Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. I am up. I am in the church parking lot waiting to go in. And I decided to give y'all a little story time and let y'all know how God don't play about me. Well, earlier part of this year, I experienced a very, very nasty attack on my character, who I am as a person, my business. It was just awful. It was really, really awful. And I went through some. I went through some because the person that was there when it went down was my dad. And I'm his daughter. And I felt like he should not never allow a person to attack who his child is, call his child out of her name, attack the business. You know, he allowed that to happen. Just took it as far as reaching out to the people that are connected to me, reaching out to my kids. I don't care what type time me and my kids are on, whether we speaking or we're not speaking. It would never be okay to try to destroy my character to my kids. You understand what I'm saying? Them are my kids. I raised them. They know what type of person I am. My dad allowed that to happen. So I went through some, y'all. I went through something. I was mad, and the old me would have been out for your head. You understand what I'm saying? But I worked so hard to get to where I am in life. I had to do it the right way, the legal way. You understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't get revenge. But I was hurt. My mental state was fucked up. I was talking to everybody that would listen about it. It was like a betrayal. You know what I'm saying? You allow that person to do that to me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm married, and I would never allow my husband to disrespect my father, his mom, my mom, in no type of way. If you don't like them or you don't agree with them, then you go about your business. But you would never, launch an attack on them and try to destroy who they are. You understand what I'm saying? Their character, their business, or nothing. So I went through that, y'all, mentally. You understand what I'm saying? And I was in the same city. Even though I live in Georgia, I work in Alabama. So I was in the same city. And I had people, pulling up on me, apologizing that my dad let that went down and stuff. Majority of the people he grew up, his family, everybody was just reaching out to me. I'm sorry that happened to you. I can't believe your dad let that went down. So everybody had seen the Facebook Live at this point. Everybody, right? So I had an obligation to my people in Montgomery, so I had to stay there and I had to deal with it. So once I was able to come back home, I had to go through it mentally, because I'm still in shock that he let that went down like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because he my dad, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all know me and my brothers and my dad, other kids, we don't play about our dad. My dad was not an absentee dad. He took care of us. He raised us. I named my firstborn after my dad. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we don't play about our dad. So it shocked me. So I felt myself mentally going down. My business was suffering. My makeup business, not my business in Alabama. It was still on go mode. My makeup business, where I was getting 300, 400 visitors to my website, I was only getting 9, only because I wasn't promoting and I wasn't up as much as I kept trying to get up about it. Then, my auntie was recovering from surgery, cancer, breast cancer surgery. She was getting her legs, so I'm still trying to be mentally there for her, right? Anyways, I get a phone call one day. My dad then had a stroke, right? So my heart went to beat. I instantly went to praying for him. No, I didn't reach out. I didn't go down there, nothing like that. I just started praying for him. I called 2 of my pastors and, just went praying for him. You understand what's up? Despite of how he made me feel and stuff, I instantly went to praying for him. And I prayed and prayed every day that he was in the hospital. No, I wasn't going to see him because at this point, I don't have anything to say to him. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm never gonna stop praying for him. So I kept praying for him, kept praying for him, kept praying for him till, you know, my brother and them let me knew he was at the hospital recovering. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I go in my closet to find some clothes, and I hear God say, hmm, hmm, hmm. And it just like a whole whiff of change came over me. And I've been on go mode ever since. I've been on go mode ever since. And I felt like that was a test from God to see, was I going to be like, I don't care about he had no scrub, or was I going to keep praying for him? And I did. And that's how I know God don't play about me. And so after then, I got the news that my auntie was cancer free. She got her prostate leg on. She started driving. It's just like he started answering my prayers right then and there and this and then third. And my husband just just took off with his business. And when I tell you it took off, it took the off. You understand what I'm saying? God don't play about me.